Now, in the book, we skipped over the chant because we're not into that, okay? We just follow the Most High. But at the end of their chant that they do to their God, the name at the end of the chant is Jehovah. Right there with my finger. You see that? The name at the end of the chant is Jehovah, which is synonymous to the Tetragrammaton YHWH. Okay? Now I want to make this clear before we continue. Okay? At one point, when I first found out that I was a Hebrew Israelite, I was under a group or some teachers that taught us that Yahweh or Yahweh was the name of the Most High. All right? Of course, I called on it. You know, I found out that we are the chosen people. I found out that, you know, we're the people of the book. All this information they had, there was no way for me to know that they would lie to me about the name of the Most High. So in respect to my teachers, the same teachers that gave me certain information, I respected them enough to say, okay, if that's the name of God, I don't know Hebrew, I'll say it. But that was in my ignorance. Okay, I didn't research where my teachers got that name from. I didn't do it. I did not research it at all. I just received it because it was more than I was getting in the Christian church. But when you come down to it, it's all the same gods. You go out of the Christian church to call on a higher deity on the left-hand side. Okay, Satan's vices, man, his devices are manifold. You would jump out of the pot into the frying pan. So I wasn't exempt. At one point, I called on those names until the Most High started revealing understanding through baptism, praying, coming to the Most High, and eventually He revealed the information. Okay, and it was up to us to stand with what we knew was right, and to eventually give it to the people before the deliverance. I wanted to say that. Now let's get back into it. Also in the book Codex Magica, we ran into another book. Get it out of there for me if you don't mind. I think it's right here, right? We ran into a book in Codex Magica, which is called The Witch's Guide. Okay? In this book, it shows us who is the highest god worshipped in witchcraft. It so happened that while a brother was here in Philadelphia, a brother from Baltimore, he went downtown because he noticed this book was in Codex Magica, and he seen this book for almost pennies in a stack of books. He found it by mistake. He recognized it because it was a book that was highlighted or promoted in Codex Magica. So in this book, it gives us the name of the witch's god. You wouldn't take a wild guess and figure out what name the witches are worshiping. Take a guess. What's the page number on that? Okay. Thank you. All right. I need you to read Yahweh here for me. What does it say? Under Yahweh, which is the Tetragrammaton. And what is Yahweh doing in the witch's god? Read that for me here. Muhammad regarded.
Yahweh Muhammad regarded the Jewish and Christian God as being Allah's will.
As being what?
Muhammad regarded the Jewish and Christian God as being Allah.
As being Allah. So, Yahweh and Allah is interchangeable. They're the same deities. That's the reason the Jewish people and the Arabs are fighting for the same territory and worshiping at the same